Pure frustration. I mean, I'm at a loss for words. I mean, to be up 3-0 at home and lose, I mean, it feels like a loss, obviously. I don't know. It's hard to stomach. This team deserves a lot better. The fans deserve a lot better. When I came to this club, uh, we were all ambitious. It's not the start that we wanted, and I wear my emotions on the sleeve. And I thought today I worked my butt off, and so did all the guys. And to give up 3 soft goals, what I think were soft goals, it's kind of. I mean, that's sums up kind of the start of the season. It's just it sucks. Disappointing, frustrating, but tomorrow's a new day, and we've got to keep working hard.
John?
How much of what you said to the guys on the field today can be reprinted in the newspaper?
I don't know. You probably heard some curse words. We're all men out there. When you step over those white lines, you go to battle, right? And that's what I expected from all our guys. And I thought the first half, I mean, we were up 3-0, and we talked about pressing, we talked about intensity, we thought about out competing, winning our one-on-one duels, and we were able to do that. But to give up 3 goals to Montreal after being up 3-0, man, it's tough. Like I said, it's frustrating.
Ollie, do you feel maybe in tech you guys maybe let your foot off the gas a little bit going in the second half?
Well, we talked about that at halftime. We said, what's our game plan now? 3-1, you know, we were controlling the game, and we said, let's start first 15 minutes as pressure. But I felt like we weren't getting to it through there. So after 10 minutes, I called everybody, you know, let's start. Let's not go and pressing. Let's get CJ, you know, at the half circle, and you know, stay compact like we were doing after we scored our first 2 goals. And but I mean, you know, you keep dropping back and you play soft defense, and you allow, you know, second balls in the box, and don't put bodies on guys in the box. You get punished, and that's what happened to us today. And yeah, it sucks.
What can you take away from this and try to figure out how you guys can hold on to that 3 goal?
Well, we've been talking about getting a response every week. And like I said, leading up to this game, I've said it, training has been great, and the intensity's been there, the energy, and all asked out of the guys is compete every single game, win your one-on-ones. Let's keep going, you know, regardless of the outside noise. We know we got a good group here, and then I said it last week. I said I hope we can get a win. I said it before in the huddle to the guys. I don't care how we win. This is a win we need to be able to scrap out. This is, you know, talking about character of guys. We need guys to get more stuck in, to not put bodies on guys, and it just wasn't there. But I'm proud of this team still, and I know I have 100% belief in these guys and everybody in gym, and you know, we letting them down, and I feel bad for them, and it sucks. We deserve better, and we know we're better than this.
Jonathan?
Second half, you had a couple of one-on-one duels with Piatti and Tablo where you really went after him and popped him and took the ball off him. Was that you knowing that you had to set that tone?
Well, that's what I try to do out there, you know. I mean, I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm the most vocal guy out there, or maybe I yell some obscenities out there on the field, but that's just, you know, part of the game, whatever. But yeah, you try to set the tone. As a leader, you try to get in there, and if guys see your energy, your intensity, your aggressiveness, I hope that guys could feed off of that. And that's what I mean by, you know, giving up kind of soft goals, not putting bodies on guys in the box. We need to be better at that. I mean, I've said it every time. If we're going to give up a minimum of 2 goals every game, we're not going to win a game. You can't win a game if you're going to let in the goal 2 goals every game. So we need to get better. We need to step it up defensively, and you know, get a shutout at least.
You kind of answered the question already, but the last 2 weeks, the attacking has been much better. But, you know, for you, what do you think defensively? I know you said get shutouts, but like what has to happen now defensively, whether it be the combination in the back or, you know, just anything?
Yeah, no, defensively it's a whole team effort, right? So picking up second balls, the midfielders, and starting in the attack, not letting them play in between us, but the goals that they scored today. You know, the second goal and third goal, those are balls that guys, we need to do better defensively by putting bodies on them, being more physical. You know, I think, like I've said, I try to set the tone by winning duels against Piatti and whatever his name is, the winger, I don't know who he is. But just being more aggressive. I mean, we can't let guys take a touch in the box free, you know. So just being more physical, more aggressive.
Anything else for Alejandro?
So you got 1 point from the homestand the last 3 games, and your next 2 games are in LA and then against a big rival in the Red Bulls. Does anything going forward change for you in terms of strategy or the week by week?
No, I mean, every game is a new game. You set a new tactical game plan for every game. Obviously, this home stretch did not go the way we wanted to. But, the next game, the next focus is Galaxy, and this is, going to be sour on us for the next 24 hours. But the next training session, I hope to keep the aggression, keep the intensity, the energy going, and then, hey, we were up 3-0 in this game. So there's still positives to take, regardless of what people might say. It feels like a loss, and yeah, it sucks, but it's a long season still, and this league with the parity involved in it, we've seen teams come back from these ruts and still make the playoffs and end up having a decent season. So that's the goal still is to finish strong.
Time for one more if anyone wants it. How much of a difference did the goal right before halftime make?
Oh man, well, I think going in at 3-1. I mean, you're still up 3-1, right? But I think a lot of us maybe we felt very disappointed that we let in that goal, soft goal, let Piatti turn inside, which we know he's going to do, come inside on his right foot. I probably should have fouled him at first. I missed it. I think he got right by me, and then Chris could have fouled him. And then I feel like our defense, like I said, didn't step up in time to block a shot or get on him, and we let him in. And I think that kind of like. The sentiment in the locker room was the first couple minutes was just like, oh, we shouldn't have conceded that. We know disappointed. But at the end of the day, we came out of the locker room still confident. We said the next goal was very important. We wish that we would have scored that and killed the game off, but we didn't. I think Fafa had a great chance to make it 4-2, I think it was, right there, yeah, and would have gone away with 3 points. But it's football, and stuff like this happens, and it sucks for us.
Can you take us through the goal you scored?
Yeah, just Harris played the ball in, and it went over my head, so I just tried to get closer to the goal, and Pontius put it back across, and it was a pretty easy finish for me.
You mentioned the mental lapses. Is that the hardest part of it right now, more or less the physical mistakes and more just what's been going on lately, the mental breakdowns of it?
I think it's just depends on how you look at it. It's, for me, easier with the mental lapses than having a team play better than you and run you off the field. So I think it's just all about perspective. I'm glad that these are things that we can still control. So.
Is it difficult collectively to still keep the belief that you can control those things through a tough start like this? What does it take to keep that belief?
Well, that comes down to the player individually. I think everybody knows that they're a professional soccer player here for a reason. So I believe every time we step on the field, we have the confidence to perform at the best of our ability. So I think we approach it that way every time we step out.
Just tried to give as much as I could coming in with those last 25. Tried to give a lot of energy and a spark up front, make a lot of runs forward. Tried to not let anything down my side in terms of defensively. Tried to cut off angles and did the best I could of.
It's been a little bit of a tough run. You were outside the 18 for a couple of games. You come back and get off the bench today. How frustrating has it been to not be involved every week?
I mean, definitely disappointing and very frustrating, but you just have to deal with it, accept it, and it's not something I'm in control of. So the only thing I could do is when I get on the field, do the best I can to show that I need to be in the 18 or in the 11. So that's my job.
Can you walk us through the one-on-one with the goalkeeper?
Yeah, I think I believe CJ slipped it through, and I took one touch to push it to separate myself from the defender. Went a little bit far. I think the only other option was to dink it over him with the left foot, but I looked to slip it on the ground past him and made a good save. He covered it well, but yeah, it's just unfortunate.
Any more questions for Fafa?
Fafa, what's the mindset of the group like right now?
Just overall, just looking for a win. We're still early on, but we're getting to that point where we're really looking for that win. Today we didn't take a loss, so it's not something we wanted, obviously, being 3 up. But the only thing you could do now is get back at it this week and go at LA full throttle next week and go for 3 points again. I mean, 3-0 up means we can do something, and we also created chances in that last 15 minutes. So we just got to keep going and shoot for those 3 points.
You coming on provide that offensive spark, but defensively in those last 10 minutes, what needed to happen in those last 10 to secure 3 points?
Just secure things. It's soccer. It's soccer. It happens. it's not too much to be said about it. We tied a game that we should have won, but we just gotta look towards next week, honestly.